selected as the design landscape architect for Shady Lane this year was really an honor. Shady Lane Park is the Parksville community, the latest in those parks that commemorates a host city's contribution when they are hosting the National Recreation and Park Association. So park professionals from all over the country come, and many of the vendors and exhibitors make a donation, and the city chooses a location that has great potential for the community to be rehabilitated. They have proven that a viable active park in a community can truly transform it. So Shady Lane was selected because of a horrible circumstance when a major tropical storm came through, and there ended up being 1,000 homes that had to be bought out and moved. And in their place, the flood control district installed a large detention basin adjacent to Shady Lane Park. This park was one of the first in the City of Houston system, and as such needed a great deal of enhancement. The assignment was to incorporate nature play into the design and do something that was representative of Houston. So we chose a bayou system. We began with the headwaters of the bayou system in the splash pad area up by the pavilion. And you'll see that the trail, the fully accessible trail, is represented by the blue stripe of the bayou, and it passes through an overturned cypress log that can be climbed on, that also has many of the local animals, along with a larger-than-life alligator that came straight up out of the bayou for the kids to play on. The next stop is a huge tree that we were able to preserve that shades the area we call the Bayou Boat and wetlands. The water from the splash pad is used again to water the wetlands around this representative boat that is not only fun to play on, but also serves as an outdoor classroom for nature play. The farther you get from the center, the more rustic the play becomes. You will come upon a decomposed granite trail with logs strewn about that can be a backdrop for all sorts of imaginary play. From there, you go up onto a berm and overlook over the detention basin, which also has an off-side stream where the riparian habitat is being allowed to re-establish itself for bird and wildlife habitat. And that is the third destination for the water that originated in the splash pad. You'll see in some of these images, you'll note the process that began our design was incorporating the community, workshops that asked for input, and a favorite was the time that we were naming the alligator. Now the favored name became Rock the Croc, but the kids were totally engaged. From the beginning, the community had ideas of what to include, and at the end they helped us with the installation where we had volunteers from the community center help plant and also put their handprints and initials in the sand play area so they can bring their own children back to show where they played earlier on. We had a huge turnout in the community. The classes, the outdoor gym, the trails are being used every day, early to late. And the adjacent county commissioners are looking at extending our trail system and working with the city to join Shady Lane into the future regional trail system. along Hall's Bayou. I see nothing but excitement from the community and what has happened, and more to come.